Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to the Casual Puzzler to another weekend vlog. I have absolutely no plans this weekend. It is Friday afternoon. I just got off work and I do need to run some errands. So I need to go to the library to drop off some books. I need to go to the post office, drop off a package, go to Target, and then I need to get some cat food. So those are my to-dos for today. Probably go home and clean, and then this weekend I'm completely open. I do have a very exciting package that's supposed to be arriving today, and that will kind of give me an insight of what I'm doing this weekend, so we'll get into that in a little bit, but I'm excited about it. So let's just go do some errands, get that out of the way, and then clean the house, and we'll have some fun this weekend. All right, I am home, and it is later than I was expecting. I've been home for a little bit. I did a little bit of cleaning, and then I was watching TV, and it was the first time the TV has really even been on since Dave left. I didn't grow up with a lot of television, so since he's been gone, it's just been like no TV on. So I was super excited when I got home because a package arrived in the mail. If you missed my last vlog, there was a portion where I talked about how I wish there was a adventure challenge book for single people or for like a solo person. Now, the adventure challenge book is something that me and Dave have had for a couple of years, and we have the couples edition. I think that's the original one, and it's something that Dave got me for Valentine's Day one year, and that completely surprised me because one, he's not super romantic, and two, we don't normally celebrate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is Dave's birthday, and it's also my parents' anniversary. So like all throughout my life, Valentine's Day really hasn't been like a big holiday that I celebrate like with a significant other. So he surprised me and he got me this adventure challenge book because I love being spontaneous. As you guys have probably seen in my vlogs, I just like go and do stuff. What it is, so it's like this little book, and it has like a little guide to help you navigate the different options. And then you have these, I'll show you one that's not scratched yet, these scratchers, and it has like the little icons of like what to expect. It usually has a price point, so this one here is $2 to $5. This one you need to do after dark. Some of this is like in the morning, any time of day. It tells you the average amount of time that it's going to take you. Now the rules are you're supposed to scratch it off and just go and do it. We have bent the rules a little bit to give us maybe a day to plan or like do it the next day. We have done a few that you're just like, all right, let's go. But we've noticed with quite a few of them, it needs some sort of either preparation or maybe we started it too late in the day. There was one that we were supposed to replicate our first date and go to like everywhere that we had gone to when we went to our first date, but we live in California and our first date's in Maine, so obviously we couldn't do that one right away. So this was a few times that we've had to like bend the rules, but in general we just like make it a fun date experience. Oh, I also want to mention that we got this right before the pandemic, so it was like February 2020, so then we couldn't like do anything. But they do have some that are like dates at home. Anyways, that's the couples one. They do, I mentioned last time I wish they had a solo edition one, and they did, and luckily it's just spaced out of like a couple hours away, so it was super quick shipping. So this came right in time for the weekend. I actually was looking it up to put the adventure challenge link for that video, and then I was like, hey, they do have a solo edition one. So let's open it up, and here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So it says, muster up some courage, grab a camera, open this book, and begin your solo adventure challenge. And it says, explore that deep part of you that wants to get out more and be adventurous. With this book as your guide, you can experience fun and excitement in a new and unique way. The catch, you don't know what the adventure will be until you scratch off the super secret adventure. We have this. I do not have any plans this weekend. And so I was thinking I would scratch off like 2 or 3 of these, and that's what we're gonna do this weekend. So I'm not gonna do them today. So I'm not gonna wait until tomorrow and scratch it off. Like I really just wanna like scratch it off, and that's gonna be my weekend. So breaking the rules a little bit, bending the rules a little bit, but for me it just makes me, one, more comfortable to do it, and two, if I have to do like a lot of driving to get to somewhere, I would just wanna make sure I'm like, I don't know, have a plan. So let's start. They have different options, so you can kind of prepare a little bit based on your situation. So this one is like the ones that you're supposed to do first. And then they have summertime fun. Oh, I want to do summertime fun. Adventure never sleeps. These are things to do when it's dark out. Let's get thrifty, which involves some type of thrift store. Beginner's luck, which is trying something new. Out of town means I have to adventure outside our town. Rainy days are inside ones. Want to be flirty is making new friends. And maybe a little more. Well, I'm married, so maybe not gonna do that one. Bon appetit is stay inside, just stay dry and have fun, but I'm guessing it involves food. Call me Picasso is something that's about art or crafts. Extreme days are for when I'm at my most daring. Pay it forward is something which I'm guessing some type of like volunteer work, and then the end is like the things you do at the very end after your book is finished. So, I'm so excited about this. I love the idea of something like choosing what I'm going to be doing, and so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. So I guess I'll start with this first page. We'll do that this weekend. Maybe if I have time, because one only takes 1 to 2 hours, one takes an hour. So I'm guessing I might be able to do a few. It says, make yourself your favorite breakfast items. Grab all the pillows and blankets in your house and look up some old school radio online, like 60s or 70s. Feast on your breakfast in bed surrounded by all your blankets and pillows. When the food is gone, dim the lights, close your eyes, and immerse yourself in a world where TV and phones don't exist. Ready? It says, you're gonna need a hammock and a journal. I don't have a hammock for today's challenge. All you need to do is set up the hammock, sit back, and write. The only challenging part is finding the perfect spot to hang your hammock. Make it crazy. Hanging over a river, up high in a tree, under a bridge, wherever you choose should be the perfect place to relax and help you journal. What the? I don't have a hammock. I guess that's the $0 to $20. Can you get a hammock for $20? I do like the idea of just like going outside and chilling and writing. So maybe I'll do that in like the park tomorrow. Alright, so let's scratch off this one. The name of it is called Peter Pan. This one again I think I might have to do Sunday evening. It says, make your inner child happy. For this challenge, find a nice tree and rooftop you can safely get to. Really? Bring some childhood snacks, a coloring book, or empty notepad to draw, and most importantly, a way to listen to your favorite Disney soundtrack. Substitute for your middle school mix CD if you'd like. Watch the sunset and enjoy some time as a younger version of yourself. That one's kind of cute. So I don't think I'm gonna go on a roof or a tree, but for that one I could go to like a really good like sunset spot and just chill, eat some snacks, and listen to some really fun songs. What was your first CD? That's my question for you down in the comments. Mine was, well, I remember having like a Barney CD when I was like little, but then my first CD that I remember was Aqua, like Barbie Girl. But I mean, they had a lot of other really good songs, and I had their second CD too. Like I loved Aqua, so that's probably what I'm going to be listening to. Yeah, that sounds fun. So what am I doing? I feel like this vlog is just going to be like half of me trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I'm going to be going out to the park and journaling. I'm going to be going to a sunset spot on Sunday night to watch the sunset and eat food and listen to music. And then tomorrow night I'm having breakfast in my little house thing. But it really doesn't give me too much adventure, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So let me scratch one more and that will be it. Alright, so the last one that we will be attempting, hopefully, is this one that says start the single die. Assign a picnic food drink item to each number on the dice. Roll the dice 3 times to decide what food and drink you will bring on your picnic. Now use the die to decide where to drive for your date. Roll it 1 or 2 for right turns, 3 or 4 for left turns, and 5 or 6 for staying straight. Use this system through at least 6 intersections to find a fun random location to have your picnic. That's similar to the one that we did with wineries, but we're instead now making a picnic for ourselves and just randomly going to see where we're gonna have our picnic. That could be fun. Just go eat food somewhere on the grass. That looks a very chill selection of things that I'm going to be doing this weekend, which should be good. You guys have been commenting that I'm so busy, so maybe I should take this weekend to just relax. That is our weekend. That is my solo adventure challenge book. If you're interested in the adventure challenge books, I'll leave it down below. We've gotten them a ton for gifts. Like the family one is a great gift idea for families, or the couples one is really good for newlyweds or weddings or an anniversary. So yeah, we've been liking it. Anyways, I'm excited for the solo one. We'll see how it is, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun weekend. Good morning. So today's Saturday, and you guys know I already have some things planned with my adventure challenge book. I was talking to Dave last night, and he was saying there was quite a few times that we had to like tweak things, or we just like made up our own thing, but at least it was something that gave us an idea of what we wanted to do for the day. So I feel like that's how it will be for this one too, because I don't mind if I have to not use a hammock and use like a towel, you know, but at least like get me out of the house, get me to do something, kind of guide me on what I can do for the day. So I was thinking about the one where you have to roll a die for your picnic items, and I think we did something similar to that one. But I think instead of me rolling the die to know what food I'm gonna use, to then roll the die to find the direction of where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna just go to the farmer's market. I've never been. There's quite a few in our area, and there's one right downtown, so I think I might go to the farmer's market and see whatever is there, and that will be what I use for my picnic. So I think that would be fun, because I have never gone, so I don't know if it's just like vegetables, maybe it's just a bunch of wine, maybe it's some cheese and crackers, I don't know, but we'll see what's there, and then that would be my picnic for later on. I also need to get some childhood snacks, which I was trying to think of like my favorite childhood snacks, and I don't really know. I remember just eating a ton of peanut butter and jelly. So probably peanut butter and jelly. I'll have to think of like going like the kids aisle or like the snack aisle in the store and see what snacks I like never really had as a kid, but maybe would want to try as an adult. I don't know. And then I need to think of my favorite breakfast food, which I'm still struggling with. I feel like I ate like a lot of oatmeal when I was younger. I feel like it would be like overnight oats, but that doesn't sound fun. What's my favorite breakfast food? I kind of just want cereal. So I think what I'm going to do, go to the farmer's market, get some goodies for the picnic. Also, I just want to see what fruits and vegetables they have. And then I'm gonna go to probably Albertsons and get some cereal, some oat milk, and some childhood snacks. So that will at least set me up for the rest of the challenges that I've scratched off so far. And then we will go to a park. I need to find a picnic spot. I kind of just want to combine those two together, but I don't know, we'll see. I do want to at least have some pictures to put in the book. So that's my plan right now. We'll see how much I can do today. And yeah, it'll be, I feel like a lot more chill of a day than the previous weekend. So we'll just have a nice, enjoyable, calm weekend. So I ended up actually at a festival. The farmer's market's still further down, but I was walking through this like back to school festival. And so I got a breakfast, which looks so good. I'll let you see what it looks like, but here it is. It's a waffle with fresh fruit, pecans, and maple syrup. So I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this treat. Again, I normally don't have breakfast, but this is like dessert. And I'm just gonna chill underneath the shade and walk around a little bit. There's some vendors, and then we'll get to the farmer's market because I don't really have anything for lunch later, but I do have breakfast now, so that's exciting. Okay, we can go now, I promise. So I just got back from the farmer's market. I also stopped at Barron's for just a couple items. I didn't want to go to Albertsons because it was nuts. So I did just get a couple things for my solo dates, I guess I would call them. So let me show you what I got. So please excuse the cats. This is how they are when I come home with food. So here is my picnic lunch. So there was someone who made some fresh ceviche with some chips. So we're going to have that for lunch. So for my childhood snack, I'm just going to do peanut butter and jelly. So there was a guy that had fresh made bread that he made this morning, which sounds awesome. And then there was someone who was selling local jam, and I have peanut butter already. And then I got some tomatoes, some fresh orange juice, and then at Barron's I got some pretzels because I just remember having a ton of pretzels when I was younger. And then for my breakfast I have some cereal and oat milk. And I do have a watermelon because watermelon is like my favorite food. So I thought somehow I'd have watermelon. So this is my little haul. I was trying to be somewhat healthy because I realized with the other book too is that it kind of, a lot of them require food. It's not necessarily like healthy food. So I was trying to make it somewhat healthy. More like an adult version of kid favorite items. So that's what I did. And we will cool off a little bit because I'm hot. Now I want to pick up some puzzles around the house, and we'll come up with a game plan for our next adventure. Okay, so I just packed our little picnic, and I got ceviche with chips and some watermelon. Very simple, but I'm excited. I think I'm actually going to take my bike instead of driving around, because that way I can do like a random number generator versus a die, because I just think driving while rolling a die just seems like, I don't know, not my favorite thing. So I'm going to ride my bike, and then when I get to like an intersection, I'm just going to do a random number generator and see which direction I turn. That sounds better than like waiting in the middle of the road to see which direction I'm going. So that's what my plan is. I am going to put on some shoes and head out. Alright, sorry for this weird angle, but I'm on my bike and I got to the first intersection. I did bring a die, but I don't know where I could roll it. I'll have to do the random number generator thing. Hold on. Alright, I got a 2, which means I go right. So that's what I'm going to do. So I got a 5, which means I go straight. Next stop sign, I can't go right. So we'll have to see. So I just got to go left, so that's where I'm going. This is harder to do than I was expecting because I'm by myself, and I think it would be even harder with driving because people are waiting for you to figure out where you're going. So definitely easier as a 2-person thing. Maybe if you had like rolled previously, so that way you know the directions you had to go, that might have been a little bit better. So I'm gonna turn left and see where I end up. Alright, so it was successful and somewhat annoying. So what I realized was when I would be stopped, there was a few different scenarios that happened. One, it was either a stop sign that you couldn't go a certain direction, so you had to like readjust your roll and what each number meant. So that was one thing. Two, when I stopped, a lot of people are like waiting for me to go because I'm a bike, and so I guess technically have the right of way, and I'm like making people go before me because I'm like trying to figure out which direction to be in. I think that would even be even more annoying if I was driving, because someone may be like directly behind me and I'm trying to figure out which lane I'm going in. That would be really annoying too. So I can see this being really annoying. It worked when me and Dave were doing it because I would roll for the next intersection before I got there. I guess I could have done a couple rolls, but I think if you were to do this, figure out the directions and the order of which way you have to turn before you even go out, because then I think that would just help with the annoyance. But I ended up at a park that I've never been to before. There's no one else here. It's a nice shady spot with a picnic table, and I'm just gonna sit here and have my picnic. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a nice park. There's no kids. It's just nice and breezy. It is actually really nice that I did this, but yeah, didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. I mean, I guess I did get a nice bike ride in. Oh, I also want to mention that I live in an area where there's like a lot of cul-de-sacs, and there's a lot of just like circular roads. So there was a few times where I would like turn right and then end up pretty much the exact same spot that I turned right at, because it's like a circle. Or one time I ended up at a cul-de-sac and I had to turn around. So that was also somewhat annoying. But I'm gonna have my little lunch. I'll show you what this place is. So here is the nice little park. Here's my area. So I have like this little picnic table. There's a grill if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna have a nice ceviche and chips. I didn't bring any utensils, but I did bring napkins, so we'll make it work. All right, let's give this a little try. She said it was a 1 on as far as spice level goes, because I'm a wimp when it comes to spicy, but I'm excited. Ooh. There's a little bit, but not too crazy spicy. It's very nice and lemony. I mean, this is a nice little afternoon, right? Just chilling, having some local cuisine in a park that I've never been to. I hope it's not like attached to an HOA. I think it's just like a city park. Alright, so it's around 7, and I thought I would do my nighttime solo date, which is the pillows, like making that giant bed on the living room floor, and you're supposed to be listening to like oldie music, but I feel like I listen to oldie music all the time. So I thought I would do some black and white TV shows. My parents got me hooked on MeTV, and we don't have MeTV out here, but we do have channels that do black and white shows. So I'm gonna make the bed situation and then get some shows on and make some cereal. So that is my plan this evening. If you want to see what I'm working on, I actually started a puzzle, which is one from Antelope. It's super bright and colorful. I've only been working on it for like, I don't know, an hour. So super cute, and we'll see how far I get. I wanted to take a break because I haven't eaten dinner. So cereal is going to be my dinner. I'm going to set up my phone so you can see me make this bed situation, and then we'll have an evening.
Come tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be time to share what we have grown. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore.
So I know I'm supposed to be taking all of the blankets from everywhere, but I don't want to put everything back. So this I think is good. My bed situation, or like just like a coziness situation. I'm sure I'll have all the cats. Oh, there's 1 and 2, and yeah. All right, so have my cereal, and my coziness, and I'm watching Beverly Hillbillies, so it'll be a good evening. Hi, Oliver. Oh, and there's a Loki. Hi, Oliver. What? You want some cereal too? Alright. So I do have those other scratched off items. One is the sunset one for this evening, and then the other one was the one that involved the hammock. Now, I did look on Amazon, and you can get hammocks for like $20, so I did order one. It's supposed to arrive today, so if it does, we'll do that one. If not, I'll do it next weekend. But I'm not going to like put it under a bridge or somewhere weird. I don't even know if it's going to work, so yeah. But anyways, I'm just gonna need to figure out what I'm doing today. Again, I kind of want to do something fun. I know Dave right now is out having a blast with a little adventure he's doing, so part of me wants to do the same. So that's what my thing is. I do need to clean, don't want to, so instead I'm going to do something super fun to do and have some breakfast. Alright, so I've ended up at the mall. I really had no idea what to do today other than I don't want to stay home. So I did go and get a car wash, ran a couple errands, and now I'm at the mall. Which is actually a pretty cool area because you have like the indoor section, which is like the mall, but then you have like more plaza type things, and there's a ton of shops, tons of restaurants. And I'm thinking I'd probably go get lunch somewhere. I was originally thinking maybe I'd go do another pottery class because I really enjoyed doing that, but I missed the last one of the day, so maybe next weekend I'll do a pottery class or something fun. I definitely want to be a little bit more prepared next weekend. As much as the solo adventure challenge book is fun, I do think it'd maybe only do like one per weekend, because having a full weekend of it, I don't know, it wasn't as exciting as I wanted it to be, but maybe it's just the ones that I picked. Anyways, I'm gonna go shop around. I really am not looking for anything. I think I might need to get like dry shampoo, maybe some like small toiletries for our trip in August, and then lunch, and then I don't know, I'm just gonna walk around and enjoy the beautiful day.
Well, we spent the bulk of our days feeling free, like we were properly stoned, till you liked everything but the likes of me. I can't help but recall we were having the time of our lives when we started.
Alright, so it's 3:30. I just finished lunch, and I really just went to Sephora. I did stop at a couple stores just to like window shop, but I didn't go inside the actual inside mall. I just stayed to the outside, just because I feel like it was just kind of like shopping to shop, and I didn't want to just like spend a bunch of money. So I did get dry shampoo, mascara, and sunscreen, which are 3 essentials. And then I had lunch at Yard House, and then I just talked to Dave. So that has been my afternoon so far. I don't know what else to do. I think next weekend I am gonna have to like plan some things out, because this is driving me nuts not having anything planned to do, because there's some things I was like, oh, I'll do this, and then I would have needed reservations, or I missed the time, or just wasn't prepared. So I think I need to have a better plan for tomorrow. So I do think I need to have a better plan for next weekend. As of right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm just going to head home, or if I'm going to, I don't know. Alrighty, it is actually, I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. I was not prepared. So it is around 7. It's getting to that sunsetty time. I'm thinking I'm gonna actually, hi! I actually spent the afternoon editing videos, so I feel like it was just productive than just me trying to find something to do. So I did edit a couple videos, I did post one, so that just feels good. I do have my little solo date, where I'm going to the sunset spot. It's supposed to be in a tree. That's not gonna happen. Oh my gosh, hold on. There's a Loki. I just wanted you to see how cute he looks. Hi, Loki. Hi, baby. Aww. Alright, there's your little kitty segment of the video. Good boy. So I think I'm going to ride my bike to the library. It's not too far. So I think I'm gonna ride my bike to the library and have my sunset thing there if it's not busy. If there's people there, because I feel like that's a good like hangout spot. So if there's people hanging out, I probably won't, but that just seems like a good sunset spot. So that's where I'm probably gonna go. But I will ride my bike because it just sounds like good. I feel antsy, you know, like I feel like I need to move. So I think I'm going to have a quick bike ride and have my snacks. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to bring snacks. So I'll bring my pretzels and listen to Aqua, I guess, while I'm going there. It's a weird one. All right, I made it. Here is my sunset spot. I brought some pretzels and some water, and it's really sunny.